right? Now let's see how we can let's just go ahead how we can deploy this onto our experience site or an experience site. So what we have to do is, first of all, how to remove that our pre-chat. We need to remove that. We want to remove that. I don't want it. So let's just go here and click embedded, search for embedded service deployments. Now we can see that this is the service deployment that we created. Like, go here, click on edit. Let's just go ahead and click edit here, right? Sorry, not here, click here. Yep. Click here, we can see that this is enabled, and chat setting, right? Under the chat setting, click here, edit. We can see pre-chat page. This is what that opens up. We can just go ahead and disable it, make it inactive. Now that it has been inactive, it is not going to come up, right? Now I want to embed this, or I want to deploy this onto my site. So let's just go ahead and search for sites here. Let's just go ahead and quickly click all sites. And as for right now, I have already created one bot chat help center site with the name of bot chat help center. But what we can do, other guys can do, or the new guys can do, is create a new experience digital experience site for themselves. So let's just go ahead and click on builder, right? So when we click on the builder, we see, yep, we have, now that we have created our, let's just open it up. Meanwhile, we'll go back to our embedded service deployment setting. Okay. And then we'll see chat setting. Inside this chat setting, click on edit, right? We can see, okay, not this, sorry, just click on embedded chat service deployments. Click here, go to this, the chat, make sure that you select the embedded service which we have created. Click on edit, and here we can see on where I want site endpoint, what endpoint do I want, or which site I want this to be embedded, or to be this my chatbot to be enabled for. So as we can see that all site I have a name as chatbot help center, right? So let's just go ahead and select chatbot help center and save it. So this is just a first step, this is just our very first step. Now what we have to do is, we have to go to components into our site builder, into our site builder, click on components, search for embedded. Now we can see we have embedded service chat here. Let's just add it here. So when we add it, we'll get all this, like this is the chat deployment. For now, let's just ignore it. I'll show you how to fix this. So chat deployment, so we have to make sure that we select the chat deployment which we have created, right? And button label, this shows when an agent is available, what it is going to show you, and when the agent is offline, it is going to show you agent offline, right? So let's just keep it right now. Now it will not work because right now our site, our external site is not as a, is not as a, it is not added as a trusted site into our, it is not added as a trusted URL for our site. So what we have to do is, we have to click here, no, sorry, not here, we have to click to settings, go to our security and privacy, right? Make sure that security level, right, it says strict CSP. So let's just change it and make it relaxed CSP, so that that error can be removed. Okay, let's just click OK here. Now inside this we see add trusted site, right? There is no site that is added as a trusted site. So what we can do is, go back to our setup, search here for our chat settings. Inside a chat settings, this is my trusted URL for the chat endpoint, or this chat endpoint. Click this, select the entire endpoint, go back to our site setting where we were, click on plus add trusted site, name it as bot something as, let help, name it as chatbot help only, and enter the URL. Now make sure inside this URL remove everything as chat and rest. It will only take the URL with a protocol. And let's just go ahead and add the site, right? On adding this site, now we see we are getting this chat with an expert. This means, this shows that my agent is active right now. And yes, if I go back to my chat, if I go back to my service console, I can see that yes, I am still available. Now what will happen if I make it offline? Let's just make it offline. I made myself offline, and now I'm going back to my experience builder, right? Let's just refresh it quickly, and I guess, and I'm sure that it will say agent offline right now. See, agent offline. Let's just go ahead and publish this site and wait for our email to let's wait for it to get published. And as we see that it is saying that Let's just wait for a few minutes till it is. Now I believe that my site has been deployed and successfully published. So what I can do is I can just, let me first close the irrelevant things. Okay, let's just go ahead and first of all let's make sure I refresh everything so that everything is refreshed and fresh. So let's just go here. In my sites, I told, like, let's just open the site or click on the, let's just open the site that we just enabled. Click here, click into a new tab. Now let's just close this experience builder for a while also. Now we see that, okay, right now I am offline because yes, I just showed it to you that I made myself offline. Let's just go ahead and make myself online, or sorry, just make myself available for chat. Now again, refresh my page, my developer site. I can see that, okay, I'll be having an option to chat with an expert. Click here. Let's just wait for it to open up. Now see, the pre-chat form is disabled, as I've showed you guys how to disable it. Now it will take directly to our bot and to our step. Now let's just create one more case from the very beginning and go through the each step from the very beginning, right? So let's just do it. It is taking some time. An agent is on the way. As I can see, an agent is on the way. Why it is saying an agent is on the way? Because I have not yet accepted it. Let's just go ahead and accept it. Now as soon as I have accepted the case, now it says, hi, I am Adarsh, your agent, and I am here to help you. So now let's just say that on this page, on my service console, I'm an agent, on here I'm a customer, right? So the customer sees that, okay, the agent is typing. Right, now let's just go ahead and send it and says, okay, hi, I am Adarsh. Hey, I want some help with creating a case, or maybe like to check I want some help to check the status of my case, and want to know how soon it could be resolved, right? So let's just go ahead, and now I'm an agent. I can say that, hey, usually it takes around 3 to 4 days for a case to be resolved and your case status is currently in progress. So see how this gets very easy, and I have just deployed my chatbot onto my experience site and I can use it. So now let's just end this chat. Okay, end this chat here, and you can see the chat has been closed. So yes, this was all about how to create a new chatbot, how to how to create a chatbot, how to use the chatbot to transfer a case to the agent, and then how to enable that chatbot, or how to deploy that chatbot to our experience site. So thank you all. That